Hi, I'm joined by Anthony from Data.io. How are you?
Very well, Chloe. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to see you. So, productronica so far, for us especially, has been fantastic, and hopefully for you guys it's been the same. But today we're going to be talking about security. So
that's correct. And first of all, it's great to be back at a full productronica show.
Absolutely.
We were here 2 years ago when everyone was running around with a mask, and you had to hope you didn't flunk the test before you got back on your airplane. But now it seems like it's a packed show, great attendance, and for us, and we're really talking about two things here, security and also the smart factory of the future. But with security, Data.io, as you know, has our Centrix product. And what we've done there is we've developed a solution that allows customers to greatly simplify the work that's required for them to do a secure implementation on their IoT products.
Fantastic.
You probably hear people say, I'd love to do security if it were only easier, or it were only a case where I didn't have to add expensive equipment in my factory, or was something where I could just do it one time in engineering and then deploy it to my factories and just have them run as they run today. Well, the good news is we've been able to do that with our Centrix product creator, which abstracts all the complexity out of the design and puts it in a tool that our customers can use. And all they need to know is essentially what kind of certificates are they running, where do they get them, and how many do we get to program in the manufacturing line. And we do all the rest. We create a nice secure job for them, and they can send it off to their programming center, their commercial or contract manufacturer rather, or their own factory, wherever that is in the world, with the knowledge that everything is secure and wrapped. And it really simplifies the process. And we've had a number of key wins recently in solar, in artificial intelligence, and in metering. And so we're very, very excited about the reception so far at the show on our Centrix product.
Fantastic. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. People want a simple, feasible solution, and
Exactly.
That's what you're providing. And you mentioned the smart factories. How are Data.io involved in that?
Everybody talks about the smart factory, and there's this sort of inexorable march forward to have the factories becoming more connected, which means they're able to get more data out of each individual step, and then correlate and analyze and optimize that data for a better result. Factories are very expensive, as you know, and getting it to run just a little bit better means big money.
Absolutely.
So what we're seeing in device programming is device programming started 50 years ago when Data.io basically invented the device programmer, but it was a manual box, okay? And you'd sit here and you'd take a tweezer, put a chip in, and run it manually. And then we started doing robotics handling about 25 years ago. And what's happening now is programming sort of off in the side of the factory. Now it's being brought into the mainstream for a couple of reasons. Number one, people want to use their factory automation software to better manage their jobs so they can get better utilization out of expensive equipment, right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
Use your factory equipment better, save money. The second is people want the programming information, the data that are naturally created during the programming process, to use that for analytics, traceability, and optimization down the road. And we've seen a couple of examples of that with customers here, using the programming data to actually improve their process downstream in the SMT line in a real-time way. And we've never seen that before. So programming has moved from the side room or the kiddie table, if you will, to become a much more strategic part of a factory conversation for the smart factory of the future.
It's fantastic. It's about efficiency and using the data that you have for good. There's no reason to just have it. You want to know what it actually means.
Exactly. If you have the data, you better use it.
Yeah.
And you can use it to save money and have a better product.
Fantastic. Well, big things coming for Data.io,
Yes.
and thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, Anthony.
Thank you, Chloe.
Thanks.